honest, you really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. That's me about my life, man, I love it, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother, we the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bring it home victory, straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Taking it about the 1.
Keelan Cole now to return.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense, and knows how to get the ball to his playmakers on the run.
Carr right away going to look to throw.
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. Throwing again on second down. Carr eluding the pressure right.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They will run for the first time here with White.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Carr.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Las Vegas
Shotgun now for Carr. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Austin Johnson gets the sack defensively.
They'll try the right side here with White. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Trying to lay one up deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's White.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Zamir White, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
They started on the ground with Eckler.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Noble. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. 4 catches, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets it up past the 35. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. Yes. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Moreau here. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
He's not cool about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Mac Hollins, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt and get the ball back. And they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw on third down, Noble. He'll get this to Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Running on first down, Eckler. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. On first down, Noble. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw on second down. Noble. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. On first and 10, Noble. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He completes it to Hunter. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime here in Vegas with the Raiders on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. back on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Chargers. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first two quarters. That's going to need to improve if they want to erase this deficit. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts, as you can see the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Up the middle with Eckler. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
First down, and they stick with Eckler.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They go jet sweep here with Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On second down, Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
It's Eckler again. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Donald Parham.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just letting you know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Carr finding his former college teammate Adams there for the Raider first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I could dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up third and
Throwing his Carr on third down. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on third down. To throw his Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
White will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was finished off with a touchdown run by Zamir White.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Chargers offense back onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go jet sweep here with Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Eckler now between the tackles.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
Throwing on 1st down. Noble.
That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Noble. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hunter.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chargers.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The handoff, it's Eckler, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. He's back to throw. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So Carr and the Raiders now down 24-21. Under a minute 20 to go. Here's Carr. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
1st and 10.
Now Carr.
His throw incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Throwing his Carr.
And that's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Once more, here's Eckler. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Noble. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Chargers, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year.